Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. I'm filming this during the equinox, the autumn equinox of 2022. But if you feel attracted to this video after that date, it's because it's for you. There's a message here for you somewhere. And we're going to see what the next 3 months are going to be like for you. And so just choose a pile. We have here 3 possibilities, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And I will see you in the next moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So pile number 1, the first thing I see here is a change. It's a big change. It's a new start, especially here with the Ace of Wands and here the Fool. So it's a new start. It's new energy coming in for you the next 3 months. Maybe you're feeling it right now, also with the start with the equinox. It's like you have more ideas, you have more energy, you can follow through, and you're more excited about life, excited about your projects, excited about the future. And you are a doer right now. So you're not procrastinating. You are not, doing it slow. You are not thinking, okay, I can do it in another time. No, you're just like, you go for it. You're all about action in this next 3 months. You're all about getting things done and materializing things in the sense of manifesting them. Exactly. Now, there's an interesting thing here because we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and then we have the Devil. So this is your Achilles heel the next 3 months, and this is money. So you may be spending a lot of money in the next 3 months. You may be, having to pay bills, or, you have more expenses than you were probably expecting. And that's why we have the Devil here, like trying to warn you. It's not saying anything bad and that's going to be the end of you, not like that. But it's like the Devil is here to warn you that there will be money problems, or that you're spending a lot of money, more than you're probably expecting. So actually the Devil here wants you, or would like you to look into the details, to really pay attention to what you're spending money on, and if there are other possibilities of saving money or getting other deals, better deals for what you want. And to really pay attention, because it can be that there's a lot more on expenses coming your way than what you're expecting. So the Devil is here inviting you to plan. But the Devil also knows here that's going to be a bit difficult because of all this new energy here, and you're so excited and you're so full of your go-getter energy right now, that it can be that you don't not really paying attention. And that's why here the warning, hey, pay attention to the details, read the between the lines, and really look for better deals for whatever you want to do. And getting also information from other people, because this could also be people that could be advising you. And pay attention if the people that are advising you also have the best interest in mind for you, because if they're good salespeople, they will make it sound wonderful. So please pay attention, okay? Now, this is actually the only downside of all the reading here, is spending a lot of money or having to pay unexpected bills. But otherwise, this is a very, very good pull, actually, because we have here work with people, and it's a very positive thing here. You're working with people, you're getting support, and you're getting these creative ideas, and also the possibility of carrying them out with other people, with support of other people sharing your vision, and also getting recognition and having a stage or a platform where you can present your ideas, where you can share your vision, and you're starting to get a bigger audience, right? So this is not yet this supreme success when it comes to business or to your ideas or vision, but it's a big step forward. Also here with the Magician. And the Magician is telling you, you already have the skills, but some of these skills have to be perfected. But it's actually telling you here, you don't need to wait for these skills to be perfected, because you'll be learning by doing. And here with this card here as well, it's like telling you, you can do this. You can join. It's like a synergy, working with other people. You learn from other people learn from you. And this will be very exciting times, because you feel on top of your game, you feel in control of your life. And this gives you really this push and energy, because you feel in control. You don't feel small. You don't feel like that you have to dim your light. Nothing like that. Quite the opposite. You're, again, like I see here right in the middle, it's really a new start for you, because your energy is rising. Your energy is really getting into that critical mass of manifestation. And you can manifest anything. You just have to pay attention to your money. So please. But otherwise, because you're not so focused on money, that's interesting enough, because many of you probably want money or need money. But with this energy, you get more focused on the things you really want to do. And that's why you probably lose this focus over here. But otherwise, you feel on top of your game. You are very magnetical at this moment. You attract the right people into your life. And you're starting projects. You're starting new projects, new ideas. And some of you may even rekindle old projects and get them a new life, and kind of make a new concept out of these old ideas in a way that are more up to date and they can work. Maybe they haven't worked till now because there was a little something that was missing, and now they will get to work, which is very, very good, and it's incredible. Now, the other good news is, and this is probably something you're going to like, there's someone coming into your life. Yeah. And for most of you, it will be a man. But it could also be a woman if you are in the same, and if you are a man or in the same sex relationships. But it's someone new coming in. And it's really a break from old patterns. This is really a break from old patterns, because it's like you're freeing yourself from these old patterns. You're on top of your game. You now understand your patterns. You now understand how you work, how you tick. And you can even play with this, with your own patterns. So it's not something, you don't see your patterns anymore as a devil that you have to fight against. No, you see your patterns now as a part of yourself, and you can make them work in your favor. So you're kind of finding peace with what you are and what you've experienced so far, and actually integrating it in a positive way, and so empowering you. And so you're breaking out from what kept you captive. For some of you, you may have been single for a long time because you felt captive of a certain way of thinking or a certain way of feeling, or it could be even like being afraid of certain consequences of getting hurt, or or not feeling understood. Whatever the case, you're breaking free from this. Again, you're top of your game, and because you know what your fears are, because you are aware of your history, this is now, like I was telling, this works now in your favor, because you're just not reacting, you're acting, and now you know what you want and what kind of person you'd like to have on your side. And this person is coming in. And this is someone who's very special, very loving, but also very creative. And we have guitars here. So maybe some of you are musicians, or you love music, or are very, very creative. And it could be that this person is the same, someone who's also very creative, maybe a musician as well. A guitarist can be, yeah. And but this someone is also very out of the usual, out of the ordinary. Someone is also, a bit offbeat, out of the box, and alternative, let's put it that way. And someone who At first, you may think, okay, not reliable, or you cannot build anything with this person, but it has nothing to do with that. It just has to do, this person is not probably your usual type, or doesn't follow the same patterns that you've known in the past, which is actually quite a good thing, because we have here the 10 of Cups. This is the King of Cups. Then we have here the 10 of Cups, telling you this is a happy ending. And this is here with the Ace of Swords. Again, a new beginning. And it's this new insight, realization, that things are different and are better. You are breaking free again from these patterns. You are breaking away from them. And this has to do not only with love, has to do with every part of your life, your creativity, with how you express yourself, how you show yourself to the world. So everything that kept you back, everything that kept you hidden, it's now dissipating, it's now disappearing, because all these walls don't make sense anymore. You don't need to hide anymore. You're at peace with yourself. You getting at peace with your inner demons, with your inner devil. You're accepting the light and the dark side. You're appreciating your light side, and you're seeing how wonderful you are, and you are accepting the dark side that, invited you to this journey of realization. And this is very important, because you're not your own enemy anymore. You're your best friend now. Oh, wow. Yes. And this is what you're realizing. And this energy is attracting the right person for you. So the next 3 months, there's someone new coming in. If you are in a relationship and you're not looking for a new relationship, then it's like, is you realizing that your partner, or not only just realizing that, yes, they are the right one for you, but it's like you are growing together and you becoming the best version of yourselves for the other. So you're growing together and becoming the best version of yourselves for the other. You're mirroring each other and making each other very, very happy. And you just, this realization of seeing your person through the eyes of love, seeing, the other person, like your person, through the eyes of love, this suddenly is just this realization that happiness and fulfillment in love has always been there all along. It's just this shift of perspective. It's just amazingly beautiful and very, very positive. Now, we've been speaking of love for a long time now. And actually, I wanted to draw some cards concerning love. I just want to, okay, let's start with these ones. Just deciding which I'm going to use first. So next 3 months when it comes to love for pile 1. Whoa. So we have out of the blue. So like someone is coming in and you're not really expecting it. And we have, for me, this is like the 9 of Cups. A wish coming true is filling your cup. Let's get some more cards for pile number 1. We have Simply Happy. And what else? Even if there are outside influences. There may be some outside influences, in the way. But we have bottom of the deck, infinite possibilities. So there may be a challenge or two, but you can solve this, because we have, and there'll be a lot of communication. And I think like this, there's really someone coming in, or a situation becoming better for you. Pile number 1. So there's a lot of happiness, and it's going to be coming out of the blue. And maybe you'll meet this person. For those that are meeting this person for the first time, like when going out, having fun, there's alcohol involved, even if you don't drink alcohol, but it's giving us the sign that it's also, it could be a party, right, with other people are drinking. if you're not drinking. And but it could also be like this person fills your cup. This person is just so perfect for you, and you're happy. Maybe some challenges, but the challenges just show you actually that there are thousands possibilities and that you can overcome it. So let's see if we get more information here. Pile number 1. Next 3 months, we have engagement. So for those who are in a relationship already, so this is the next step. If you're already married, for instance, could be like getting married again, you know, in this like renewing your vows, or it could be you decide to have a family, or you decide to buy a house, something like that symbolizes the next step. For some of you, you are getting like a relationship, so getting a serious relationship with someone new, I would say. But keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. That's what I was saying. It's not your usual type. Keep an open mind. So, and heart-to-heart conversations. So this will be someone, and getting to know each other. Yeah, you're going to take time, and then under it we have romantic feelings. So I think this will be an automatic like attraction. You're going to recognize each other. You're just going to know. But you know, it could be like, okay, but we're so different. It can be even from different cultures, and that's why we have the outside influences. And but it's like you will have a lot of conversations. You'll have a lot of communication, getting to know each other, and also getting like that common ground and finding ways to overcome those challenges that probably will be there according to the cards. Let's see, we get 2 more cards here. Okay, we have the first one. Self-love. Self-love is the cornerstone of sharing true love. Cherish you. This is important, so you don't forget. And then we have snowflake crystal. This love bond is unique as a snowflake, once in a lifetime love. But I find this card very important here with the self-love. It's like, you know, don't lose yourself. I think this person, like I said, will be come out of the blue. It will be just perfect for you, but focus on you. Focus on you always, right? And then we have spirit message. Then spirit message from a loved one or closure from past love. Love you. And bottom of the deck, time. Divine time is bringing you together. True love is timeless. So this person will come in. You know what I get with this message? It's like for those who are looking for a new love, or, you know, like to have a new love in your life, it's like you're already in contact with this person on a like telepathic level. You're already in contact with one another. You just haven't met yet personally, but you will soon. And it's going to be unique. It's like coming out of the blue, the perfect person, and you can lose your balance, actually. I just feel like getting another card, if you don't mind. What else can you tell? Just one more. Closeness. Yeah, but that we saw already in the other cards. You and me, the bond between you creates a special understanding. Yes, you have a special understanding. And it's a new chapter. This is a really new love. And if you already know new relationships, really a new chapter is like starting something completely new in your relationship. Is the next step, is a new realization, new insights, and rediscovering your partner all over again. A new chapter in your book of love is calling you for a fresh start. This is just beautiful. And this is really a level of intimacy, of closeness, like you probably never experienced before. And this is quite beautiful and will make you very, very happy. So pile number 1, this was your reading, short and to the point. I hope it makes sense to you. I hope it resonates. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So your next 3 months. Pile number 2. So the first theme that I get here is here in the middle, and it's actually impatience. And it's nothing wrong with that, feeling impatient because you want something to happen or you're sick of things being in a certain way. But the thing is, you're here, this impatience can lead to a delay of some things happening the way you want. So this is almost like, it's not a warning. A warning sounds too serious, but it's like an invitation for you to take a look at it and to see when you're getting really impatient and feel very impulsive, to, to be careful, to not, rush things, or by being too impetuous and then making things not work, because we have here the Empress in reverse. So, and the Empress in reverse, if the Empress being Mother Nature, let's see it now, the card in that light, nature takes its time, right? We have the seasons, for instance, and now we have the equinox, right? The start of autumn. And but every season needs its time. It's always 3 months, usually, but it's like everything happens in its right time, as it should. And now being it in reverse is like you're not giving things time to really grow, to really expand the way you like. Now, and this impatience or this impulsiveness is quite understandable, because there are two things happening here for you in this 3 months. Now, the thing is, these cards are like in the whole picture the most negative cards, although they're not negative. So I'm just telling you this at the beginning, but all the other things are quite positive. And that's why it's quite important for me to start with that. So don't get scared. So what is happening here that can lead you to this impatience? Because it's not also bad to be impatient. The impatience can lead to get things done, but here there are things that need time. That's what the cards are actually wanting to let you know. Because, first of all, you've been working at something that you're really, really good at. And this could be anything, could be something creative, could be something more intellectual, could be something more physical, like working something with your hands, whatever it is, right? But you've been really working at it, and you've been developing your skills. You have really been training, and you're good at it. You're getting like into a master of what you want to do. And some of you may be starting with this, right? But the thing is, it can be that now in the next 3 months that there will be so many things happening at the same time. There's something that you want to accomplish. There's something especially relating to work. There's something that you want to accomplish because you want to, for instance, you want a promotion, or you want to start your own business, because this is the King of Wands. So you want to start your own business, you want to turn your hobby into your main job, you want to show your talents, you want, to be the leader of your team, whatever it is. You've already proven that you can do it, and you're actually ready to do it. But there's a lot of things coming at you at the same time. And so here, and also here with the King of Wands, the King of Wands is the great delegator. And also here with the Two of Pentacles is learning to delegate, because you see here is juggling with two things. So, but here we have more than just two things happening at the same time, because we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands, you see these 8 wands being thrown at you. There will be a lot of messages, a lot of communication, a lot of people wanting your attention, which is positive because you are happening. People are noticing you, but this can overwhelm you. And that's the thing here. This can overwhelm you, because that's why the Two of Pentacles here is inviting you, or drawing your attention to, hey, delegate, try to organize. You have to organize this energy in order to make the most out of it. And that's why here suddenly with the Knight of Swords, sometimes you may feel like running away, getting your bike and going away, or doing something completely different, and just living all behind you. Or you know, just instead of waiting for things or for the dust to settle and for you to see, okay, to wait for things to fall into place, you may make like rash decisions, because there are many things being thrown at you right now. Like I said, people wanting your attention, wanting you to make decisions, and it can be that you make rash decisions that could work not against you, because I don't see it being so negative, not at all, but delaying the progress. You know, these decisions may at the end of the day delay the progress of your career, of your intentions, or whatever you are working at. And the thing is here, when we get to this side, this is so positive. It's really beautiful. So these two cards here with the star and the high priestess, we're getting here the message, relax. When you feel that it gets too much, when you feel that stress is taking over and that is actually being counterproductive, right? Then it's time to relax. It's time to go within. It's time to take a breather, you know? And I think here, if we see it as a lesson, right? Oh no, let's not call it a lesson. Let's call it a skill. It's like the cards are inviting you to learn or relearn, you know, or remember this skill that you probably already have. But with all this happening at the same time, these 3 months, you kind of forget it, you know, because again, you may feel at times somewhat overwhelmed. But it's like, remember, this is what they're saying here, is like, remember, you can just relax. You can just, you know, hit the brakes and say, I need 5 minutes for me. If it's not 5 minutes, it's an hour. If it's not an hour, it's a day. You know, just, you need that time for yourself in order to recalibrate yourself. Just to recalibrate, just to sort everything out in your head and to reconnect with yourself. I find this really beautiful. It's like reminding us how we are connected to everything. But this here, you know, may just, because the Empress is in reverse, so you lose this connection and you become like rash and, you know, like, oh, I think this. So, and then you're also very stuck in your head as well. And you have to reconnect to your heart, like we see it here, in order to remember, why am I doing this? What do I really want? And what is really happening? And so the High Priestess is perfect for that, because, you know, she's like, go within, take a breather, go within. You know the way. The High Priestess is telling you this. You know the way, you know what you need. And the moment you take that time to yourself and you reconnect to yourself, even if it's just one day at home, you know, it could be doing nothing or just reorganizing your papers, you know, or whatever it is, whatever your technique. Some of you, I have the feeling, getting like you're very, very organized and you're very visual. So you have to put things in front of you, you know, even it's just like writing it down, or you have pictures or whatever it is, in order to have that kind of mind note, you know, like this organization. And so that you can see them clearly and you have an overview, because here the star is also this overview. And the thing is, things are going your way. You just have to take a step back, you know, every now and then, in order not to fall into the trap of rash decisions, right? But no, don't forget, the Knight of Swords is a wonderful energy, because it gives you the courage to do things, right? Gives you you're not afraid to fail. You just go for it and try, which is wonderful. So you're trying the yes in your life. You're trying the positive in your life. It's just, be careful with the rash energy. It's just that. It's just a little comma here, right? It's like the details, you know, the devil hides in the details. So be careful here. But with the 9 of Cups, and then here the Judgment, this is amazing, because things are working out. And it's your wish, your star, what you're wishing upon a star, it will come true. Your vision at the beginning, what you've been working for, it will come true in these next 3 months. Here with the judgment, you're getting a chance. For some of you, it will be a second chance. For others, it will be a third chance. For others, it will be a fourth chance, because you'll get so many chances as you need until it works. And you're getting this chance again. For some of you, it will be the very first one. And maybe it works immediately. And it does, because it's the 9 of Cups over here. And this is the star. So it's the wish coming true. So you're getting what you want. At first, getting what you want can overwhelm you, when things start manifesting, and you just get, oh my God, this is so much. But if you control this, if you are able to delegate, and if you are able to find time for yourself, to get things clear in your mind, everything falls into place. Everything works the exactly way, just like you want it. And this is amazing. This is really amazing. It's you answering your calling. It's you doing what you really love and being successful at it, because you're becoming a master. This is so good. This is so positive. For some of you, and we're already getting into the love message, is you may meet someone at your workplace. Could even be a boss, someone like that. But you could be meeting someone at the workplace. It could be also a customer, a client, a colleague, depending on your situation. But it's someone who's influential, someone who's strong, reliable, and someone who's more mature. Doesn't have to do anything with age, of course, but someone who's a mature energy, and someone who's very fiery as well. This is someone who's fun, someone who loves adventure, taking risks, but someone at the same time that you can rely on. It's more mature. And and this may also overwhelm you at first, but it will be, at the end of the day, a dream coming true. This is just amazing. But speaking of which, let's get to love messages for you, because we're already getting into this direction. So let's see. And I'm getting here as well that if you've been ill, you're going to find progress in your health status. So you're going to heal, or your healing is going to progress, or it's going to accelerate your healing. And this is also the source of a lot of energy. So because I'm getting called here, especially with the High Priestess, something with healing, something you haven't been feeling well, or if you fall ill during this next 3 months, you will heal. So for you not to worry about it, because there's some balance here that needs to be found with some of your energies, and you will find it. So the star always brings healing. That's beautiful. So when it comes to love, for pile number 2, okay, pile number 1 also got this. We have here out of the blue. So something is happening out of the blue when it comes to love, something you're not expecting. Maybe this person at work, who knows? Then we have wishful thinking and dodge the bullet. What else? One more, please. For pile number 2, and reaching out. This is quite interesting. What do we have bottom of the deck? So forget more about idea. Thinking of you. Ooh. Yeah, and we have happy endings afterwards. So yes, so what we see here is like you're going to meet someone, many of you, especially if you're single, you're going to meet someone out of the blue that you're not expecting. This person may get you dreaming, but something will happen. Something is like not right at the beginning. Maybe you know, the situation is not right or the timing is not right. That's why you have like the feeling that you're dodging a bullet, you know, like, oh, I'm so glad, you know, it didn't happen that time, or I shouldn't be doing this, especially if it's a boss or someone from work. Sometimes it's not very convenient, right? Or it can be a bit dangerous or complicated. And so it's like maybe you should dodge this bullet, you know, but you cannot stop thinking about this person. But then we have reaching out. So I think like it's reciprocated, because I think someone cannot stop thinking about you. Yeah. And there are happy endings here as well. So I think this will then turn into something positive, even if at first can be a bit confusing, right? But let's see what the other cards have to tell us. For pile number 2, the next 3 months in love. Even if you're in a relationship, you know, it's like it's you growing together, and there may be some difficulties in the relationship, and sometimes you may think that things are going south, but then it turns around. So let's see, for pile number 2, okay, playfulness. To capture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So have more fun. And then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, what else? Okay, there are too many. Let's see if we get just one. Okay, this one. It's safe for you to love. This is interesting, because that's what we got here with wishful thinking and dodged a bullet, you know, because this could be someone that you meet and at first is very, very fun, or it could be even like you meet this person at some kind of event, for instance, or work event even, because we had this connection with work. And it's very fun, very playful, but then you have the feeling that it does not follow through. And then many of your fears, you know, or insecurities may come up to the surface, right? And then it's like creating this safe environment. And at the end is you, like they had the other cards here with reaching out, you know, when you think, okay, this doesn't work, right? Then suddenly this person reaches out, or you reach out and this person reacts positively. And then it's like you realize, oh, it is safe for you to love. It's like a journey here, like we saw here earlier with these other cards. And then bottom of the deck, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And this also we had here with the star and the high priestess, you know. Stay positive. Things may not look very rosy at the beginning, but they will afterwards. Also, when it comes to like steady relationships, if you're already in a relationship, you know, it can also fluctuate in these 3 months, but things will turn out well. But let's see more information here from these other cards before we finish. So for pile number 2, their love life in the next 3 months. Their love life in the next 3 months. And we have chance. Roll the dice. This love here is to take a chance. Playing for keeps is anyone's luck. So it's like, yeah, take the chance, have the fun, and see what happens. Ooh, it can be risky. But you're going to have that energy of taking risks, right? Like we saw earlier. Ooh, then we have caged love. This love is an illusion, a trap, fly free. There is no love here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. For pile number, opala. Then we have sweetness. Patience is now required. Relax and enjoy the sweetness of life. Let the universe take care of the details, yeah. Then we have wings of love. Love is transforming you either by flying in or flying out. Tap bottom of the deck, celebration. Soon you will be celebrating wonderful news with your love. So this is the feeling that I got. It could be a party, an event. And again, this is like repeating or confirming the other messages. You start by having fun, taking a chance, and then things turn not great, turn out not to be that great. But then it's like, be patient. Things will transform, right? Things will transform. And then we have good news will come afterwards, right? And it's like it's going to be a journey in your love life. It's going to be really fluctuating, but I have the feeling here we do have a happy end. So pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So you have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. Hi, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading, your next 3 months. So pile number 3, wow. First of all, there's a lot of healing taking place. These are very good news. There is movement forward and there is happiness on the horizon. There's a silver lining, because what we see here is you, pile number 3, going through a lot of confusion, a lot of more heavy feelings, turbulence, emotional turbulence, and it's not an easy time, right? But the message here is you're getting out of this energy, and it's not always easy, and it's not always clear. Like sometimes this silver lining is not visible, and there will be days that will be a bit more difficult. We have here the 9 of arrows, which is the 9 of swords. We have the 8 of swords. We have the 3 of swords. And please don't run away right now. I know these cards can be scary, so please don't run away, because they're supported by other cards that are quite positive. Now, let's work through this together. Let's go through the worst cards so you see what I mean with the silver lining, and that you'll be able to clear this energy. Now, when we have here the 9 of arrows, we have under this card, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, it could be a King of Pentacles provoking actually this anxiety, these worries. Could be someone in your life, could be your husband, because the King of Pentacles is always like husband energy. It could be a husband, a partner, or someone you love, or someone you feel very connected with. It could be even a boss. Someone is like, there is someone, this energy. And I say husband and partner or boyfriend or whatever, because I see a male on the card, but it could also be a female in your life. But it has that kind of energy, right? And this person is then creating this upheaval with you. There's some worry here. Worry of either not being good enough, or not living up to someone else's standards, or being afraid of being rejected, something like that. There's a lot of worry. But doesn't mean that, how can I put this? For some of you, yes, there's a reason to worry, and of course you're not crazy. For others of you, there may be the danger of overreacting, seeing things in a more negative light than what really is. Now, but let's see the cards through this other light, and I think this other light is actually the message for you. And interesting enough, in all these readings, although I was not planning to read them like this, it's like the main message is always in the middle, right? Which is interesting. And the main message for you is really you getting control of your anxiety, you getting control of your fears. So this King of Pentacles is actually you. This is your energy, because Pentacles is the earth element, is you grounding yourself. And this grounding then is this first chakra energy. Now, if you're someone that has been, or if you have been dealing with anxiety, if you have been dealing with fear of some kind, right? This is, my heart goes to you. My heart goes out to you because unfortunately, I also know these feelings. I've already have been through that. And I know how horrible it's a horrible experience. But there's a way out, right? And it may take some time because earth energy is also slow. And but it's actually here, it's telling us how you're going to be able to ground yourself. Because with anxiety, we kind of, and this is air energy, swords, so we kind of get lost. You got to get, like scattered. Thoughts are scattered, feelings are scattered, so you don't find something solid to hold on to, and that's why the anxiety comes in. And you're finding this, you're getting control over the situation. Whatever fear you may be facing, whatever uncertainty you may be facing, you getting control over the situation, because you are this King of Pentacles. You are this energy. You're the master of your destiny. And this is something that you're going to realize. And funnily enough, I usually say you're the master of your universe, you're the captain of your ship. And here we have the ship. And this is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is the energy of getting away from a difficult situation. What is this difficult situation? Is the Three of Swords. So there was the feeling here of heartbreak, betrayal, being rejected, abandoned, whatever it may be in your experience. You're getting away from this feeling. You are overcoming this challenge, be it emotional or tangible. It doesn't matter. You're overcoming this challenge and you're getting clarity here with the Seven of Bows. This is the Seven of Wands. Now, usually the Seven of Wands in the Rider-Waite, you see someone fighting other people, or it gives us the impression that it's other people. But here we don't see anyone, and we have the word clearance, right? And for me, when I saw this card first, immediately I have the feeling of clarity. And funnily enough, then I got then the Eight of Swords for you afterwards, to clarify this card. So it's clarity over confusion. And this is so good. These are such good news. This is just amazing. So whatever you may be facing or have faced now in the past, and if it does not apply to you, that if you're watching this and all of this does not apply to you and you don't know what I'm talking about, then this is not your reading. Because for people who chose pile number 3, they have been dealing with really heavy issues, things that made them or made you very, very sad or anxious or, just depressive sometimes. So if this is not you, this is not your reading, and you can choose one of the other piles or even one of the other readings or other videos, and I love you anyways. But I just want you to be sure that you got the right reading, okay? So, and I fully understand if this is not your reading and you don't want to continue watching it. But if this is your reading, this is really good news, actually. Yes, these heavy feelings are there, but you are getting into a much better place. You're getting into clarity. Now, we have here, and this is almost like the prequel, so to say, because we have the 10 of Pentacles, or the 10 of Stones, and the 10 of Stones or Pentacles always speaks about stability, richness, abundance, family, values, tradition, and so on. But this is something that you actually weren't or still aren't very happy about. It's like here with the Four of Cups, you find it actually boring, or you find it confining as well, because although it offers you security and stability, but there's something lacking. Here with the Four of Cups is really this dissatisfaction, feeling bored. So there's something lacking. And the thing that you're waiting for here with the Three of Bows is the Three of Wands. Then the Three of Wands is waiting for the ships to come. right? And here it's called fulfillment. You're waiting for your fulfillment. You want to be fulfilled, but something comes in the way of your fulfillment, right? And maybe it's something that you're not expecting, because we have the Seven of Swords here. And this is like when you feel betrayed and heartbroken. And this, and you don't know even why. You don't understand why this is happening to you, that you don't get what you want immediately. But this is the main word here. You're not getting it immediately, or things don't go your way immediately. But it's like a blessing in disguise, because it's taking you to a better place. It's taking you somewhere where you really belong. Because what you thought was your place is not really your place. I hope this doesn't sound confusing, but I'm getting this message of you're trying to adjust yourself, integrate yourself to something that is not for you, and you know it, and you're not happy. And it's like something happens that kind of forces you of getting away from that and brings you in your correct path. I hope I'm not scaring you with this, because it sounds a bit cryptic even for me. But let's see. You know what? In your case, I'm getting more cards to get us a clearer picture, and also of what's following, you know, like what will happen from this. So let's start. We go row by row, okay? And we get a card for each row. Okay, let's get for the first row. Yeah. Here we have the Two of Swords. And it's like in this, there's like a decision that you cannot make, you know, it is, and this is what the Four of Cups is symbolizing here. There's a decision you have to make, but you feel very comfortable. And that's now we have what the real meaning in this context of the Ten of Stones. You're very comfortable in a situation, maybe too comfortable, and it's a comfort zone. And you know you have to get out of that comfort zone, but you don't know how. And I think that's what I meant. I was getting a bit cryptic. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah. And there's like an inner conflict within you, and you it's very difficult, or it has been a bit difficult. And we have here bottom of the deck, the Four of Cups again, to make a new start, to, you know, to restart your life, or get into a new direction, because you feel a bit stuck. And it's an inner conflict. And one way, in one hand, you really want something different. On the other is like, but this is so comfortable. This is so secure. And this is the conflict within you. And it's actually here with the Seven of Swords, it's like you being in your own way to your fulfillment. You're sabotaging your own fulfillment because you're stuck, you know. And it's like, you know exactly what you want. You know exactly where you should be, but you are you're overthinking things, and you get worried, and then there's fear coming in. Yeah. Okay, we're getting on the right track now. And you're afraid of making the wrong decision and regretting it, right? And this is what confuses you, although you know exactly which direction. So, whoa, we have a lot of energy going here, a lot of energy going in the different directions. But let's continue. Second row. And we have the Three of Swords again, but it's now in reverse. So it's like telling you, you can't avoid this heartbreak. You're actually, because you're afraid of hurting yourself. You want to do the right thing. And maybe you're even afraid of hurting other people with your decision. But it's something that you need to do. Wait a minute, there are too many. There's something that you need to do, and you know what to do. And it's like, again, and you're just juggling. Should I not? Yeah. And it's a lot of confusion here with the moon, you know, because you should listen to your intuition. Your intuition is screaming out to you. You know the path, you know what decision you should be taking, but you're stalling it because you cannot see clearly, you cannot see what's coming up next, and you don't want to hurt people, and it's actually comfortable, and don't. So I understand you. I understand you. So for the third row, the one in the middle, so we have the Queen of Cups. Again, it's telling you, if you've been feeling anxious, depressive, healing is coming. It's really, really telling you, like, things will get better. Don't worry. And then we have the Hierophant, because you will make the right decision. The Hierophant here is telling us you will make the right call, because you know what you should be doing. You know what your calling is. Oh, that's beautiful. And then we have the Six of Swords. So things will get better, you know, slowly but surely, and you'll make the right decision. And it's also with the Six of Swords, it's telling you it may be difficult at first, but it will be the best for you and everyone involved. Okay, fourth row for pile 3. They flew away. Just give me a second. We have the Queen of Swords, again, making the decision. You're cutting with your past. You're cutting with something that you felt that was keeping you from fulfilling yourself. You'll make that decision. It may be difficult. You'll feel a lot of anxiety or fear, but you will do it, because afterwards we have the Knight of Cups. There's a new offer in life. Maybe something that, again, following your calling, maybe something creative, something you've always wanted to do, to try out, to try your luck. And then it's going to be successful, because we have the Nine of Pentacles. So with this financial success, being independent. So this is really good. So you actually, and this could also apply to relationships, because we have the Justice, we have the Hierophant. So maybe it's like some of you are considering breaking up, be it with your partner, your husband, whatever the case. And yeah, and you want to be single again. For some of you, this would be the case. What about the fifth row, please? We have the Nine of Cups, so your wish is going to come true. And we have, again, the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. You will make that decision. You'll make the right decision, because you also realize there's so many possibilities for you out there, and you are being blessed by the star. It's like telling you, you already know what to do. You already know what to do. You're just afraid of letting go right now, because it is your comfort zone. But it's time to end it, and new things are coming in. Yeah. And you're breaking free from your shackles. Wow. Yeah, but it's a big step. So pile number 3, this went a lot deeper than I was expecting. But you're breaking free from shackles. You're breaking free from whatever has been confining, whatever's been keeping you prisoner, so to say, in your life. People, situations, ways of thinking. So you're breaking free from all of that. And this is a big transformation. It takes time. It's not always easy. And it can be, yes, very scary. So it's not just easy peasy making decisions and trusting the stars. No, this is a deep inner transformation. And wow. And I'm so glad I got this other card. So we have a deeper look into this. So you're going through a lot of transformation and healing, and you're going in the right direction. And sometimes, you know, we take one step forwards, 2 steps back, and it's okay. You don't have to get things done immediately. You don't have to be perfect immediately. Your path is always there waiting for you, always. And sometimes it is difficult to go back to our path. You know, I would have to walk a mile, at least a mile in your shoes, to be able to judge you in any way. And still I wouldn't have that right, because only you know what you're going through. And so it is okay, whatever you're going through, it's okay if it is difficult to make that decision. It is okay if you're procrastinating taking that decision. It is okay. Not everything is easy peasy, not we don't feel like heroes all the time, and things are not black and white all the time. There are many things, so it's okay. But what we see here is a wonderful progression, you getting in that direction and you getting on your path to your own fulfillment and happiness, and that's beautiful. Now, wow, I hope this helps. I really hope this helps. But let's go to the love part. And hopefully we have better news. And but these are actually very good news, because we see it getting really positive. We have the 9 of Cups there. That's beautiful. So pile number 3, when it comes to love, the next 3 months for pile number 3, when it comes to love. We have a burning heart. Wow. Pile number 3, next 3 months, someone else. Yeah, and we have the 3 of Swords here. So maybe some of you are or will find yourselves in a love triangle. And it can be that your heart, if you're in a relationship already, that if your heart is then burning for someone else, or if you're not in a relationship, that you feel attracted for someone who's already in a relationship. Some of you will say, well, I'll never do that. Well, it can be that it's not, then this message is not for you. It's okay. So we have reaching out, and we have new love. So yes, this is here like a lot of passion and a new relationship with someone else. So then we have waiting for a sign. Or what we can also see is like being in a very passionate relationship or a love triangle situation for some of you. Please take it as it resonates, and then starting a new love afterwards, right? Take it as it resonates. But let's see what the other cards say, so we can see more information about your love life in the next 3 months. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of excitement coming in. Next 3 months for pile number 3 when it comes to love. Next 3 months, please. Pile number 3. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Because some of you may even already, be in that situation, and because we had waiting for a sign, this card here can be that you're in no contact and you're waiting for a sign. So the cards are telling you, you can make that first step, or you can reach out if this feels right for you, here. Because we have reaching out as well. If you're waiting for a sign, it's like the cards are really telling you, well, then reach out. But it can be that you're afraid because you're so different, or there's something, like in the way, maybe someone else as well. But this attraction is undeniable. Then there's an unrequited love. But here with this unrequited love, I think this is more your fear of your love not being requited, because there's a lot of chemistry, there's attraction, but you feel like this person is not interested for some reason, but actually they're probably in another relationship. This is a strange situation, which actually kind of confirms everything else. Let's see what else. So these cards, the next cards, are usually more explicit. Let's see. When I started to film the readings, there was a lot of light and suddenly got so dark. Strange. Well, let's see. Okay, for pile number 3, the next 3 months, we have letter. A message or contact from your love is on the way. So again, contact. There will be contact. Someone is reaching out, either you or this other person, but here in this case, they're telling you that it's you who's reaching out. Oops, this card just flew away. And then we have sweetness. Patience is now required. Relax and enjoy the sweetness of life. Let the universe take care of details. So if you're waiting for a message, be patient. It's on its way. the next 3 months at least, it will be on its way. So for pile number 3, synchronicity and signs align to your desires. Notice signs and symbols for validation. I need another card. Pile number 3, the next 3 months. And we have autumn, so it's funny that. Protection. The universe is keeping your love connection safe. So it's really telling you, be patient with your love and have faith. Rendezvous. Have faith and believe. A meeting between you two will take place. Oh, wow. This is very positive. So the message is all about having faith and on falling in, and do not fall into the negativity that we had here, because this is your fear. Don't fall into the negativity. Have faith. This person will contact you, or you'll contact this person, but there will be some kind of contact. You'll both reach out, and just have patience. Stay positive. Things will be okay. And I think this is actually the energy of the whole reading. Stay positive, believe, try to see things on the lighter side, because things are going to get better. Yes, pile number 3. I hope this made sense. I hope it helped. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful time full of love.